Hi everyone, this is Tatiana
and Eugene
from Jinjer, and you are watching the interview on the fire.
Alright, so welcome back to Texas, guys. So I know you guys said this is your second time ever in North America, and you guys were here earlier. Third time? Third time, okay.
It's our first time in Texas.
First time in Texas, because you guys were here with Cradle of Filth.
No, it was cancelled.
Yeah, we were supposed to come with
Okay.
them, but unfortunately we couldn't due to visa problems, so our visas were delayed.
Okay, so that makes all sense now. So welcome to Texas, officially.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so what comes to your mind when you hear the word like Texas? Because I know it's your first time here, but...
Massacre?
Okay, so the movies, of course.
Yeah. Pantera.
Exactly. Okay, so Pantera, that's the most popular band to come out of Texas, you know? I mean, when you talk to like the metal generation, like the culture.
This is one of the most popular band in metal ever.
Yeah, and we're proud to say like Texas, you know, Pantera actually originates from Texas, and they've been making like a huge impact. So have you guys, now that you're in Texas, have you guys like wanted to try anything in Texas, like barbecue or like...
Yeah, there are a lot of things closely related to Texas and like barbecue and things.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, being on tour means that you do not have free time at all. Yeah, and we'd love to try it, but I wonder if we have time. But though there are 3 concerts here, like here in Dallas, Houston, and Austin. Probably we'll have time for it.
Yeah, maybe in Austin. During the festival.
Yeah, there is a festival.
The Resurrection Fest? Is that the one you guys are going to?
I don't
There's some
remember the name.
festival going on this weekend in Austin.
There is a festival, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Anyway, it's a festival
Revolution, I think. Revolution Metal Fest or something.
Something like that.
It's some kind of fest. But if you guys get the chance in Austin, I highly recommend you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know barbecue, but tacos. You guys love tacos? We all love tacos. There's a place called Torchy's Tacos. I highly recommend you guys try that. It's in Austin.
Okay.
So if you guys get a chance, and these are just, you can just take it on the go.
And we're okay about such sort of food, fast food.
Yeah.
We really love it. I mean, yeah.
I don't.
So having said that, what's your favorite part about touring? Because you guys have been on the road a lot lately, especially within the last few years. What is
Even
it?
Before that, we were on tour all the time.
Yeah, but you guys have been always on the road. What's your favorite part about it? Like what gets the blood flowing? Like, man, we're going on tour. This is, you know.
Like as a traveler, you are always ready to experience the new emotions.
Yeah.
By seeing like what surrounds you. You know, I mean, like land, people, stuff like that. That's cool. Especially when you travel through countries you've never been to before. So that's amazing. And sleeping.
Oh yeah,
she likes sleeping on tour.
Do you guys get sleep on the bus, like when you guys travel?
It's okay for us, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, especially on tour, like you're constantly on the move, so
it's not a big deal.
That's great. I mean, looking at you guys are having every show. You guys have been like gaining a lot of attention and fame, which rightfully you guys should be. So having said that, Tatiana, I remember in one of your interviews, you said since you were 14, one of your dreams was to front a metal band and to visit the North America. Having said that, like, how are you feeling now that you're seeing it happen? You know, and have your like aspirations have changed since then? Do you have new goals now that you're here? Like, you're doing what you've always dreamed to do. How do you feel now?
To tell you the truth, those feelings that I had when I was 14 or 13, they are already like a little bit like they got a little bit numb, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't feel them in that huge range. It's hard to explain. Like, they are not so strong as they were before, you know. So it feels like, okay, well, this is my aim, which I actually grabbed by the balls. Yeah.
Okay. But like, do you have any goals, or are you just like, I'm here, let's do it? Like, you're in that mind
New
state right
goals?
now? Yeah.
No, I don't have time to build new goals
Okay.
for myself. Yeah, I
Okay.
have to really to think about it, really much.
Okay. So, now that you guys are playing these shows, describe to me your dream Jinjer show.
Well, you know, it happens from time to time.
Or if it has happened already.
The gigs we had last summer, for example, Summer Breeze Festival in Germany, that was super cool. Like, super cool, honestly. The crowd, so huge I couldn't see the edge of the crowd. It just was stretching probably to the horizon yet. So, yeah, and they were absolutely cool and crazy with crowd surfing non-stop all of a set long. And we played well, and the sound was cool, and it was sort of a perfect show. I really loved that. And we had a few like that, like Resurrection Festival in Spain.
Yeah.
It was again something mind-blowing.
I
Played
think
well
Pulp SummerSlam
in Indonesia.
Yeah.
The Philippines. I'm sorry, the
Philippines.
Philippines. Yeah. Just we had a few shows already, which can really fit this idea, the term of an ideal show by Jinjer.
Okay. Do you guys have like a favorite song you love to play live? Or like a favorite like venue you played so far? I know you guys have played a lot of venues. But like what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like favorite song to play live? And
I don't want to play old stuff anymore. No, it's hard to love something like to find your favorite song after you played it like a million times. Everything you love eventually will make you like, sick. Yeah. If you love, for example, food. If you love donuts, and you will eat a million of them, you will.
try
Make it
barbecue
sick.
first and then let me know.
No, I don't eat meat.
Yeah, but even though I agree with Tatiana that we played old songs so much, just that by this moment we're really getting tired of it, and that's why we have new songs now.
Right.
And honestly, we played last gig. It was the beginning of the tour, and we played first time Ape, and I really enjoyed playing it live. And we're also gonna play some more new songs tonight, for example. And this is what I love now, playing new songs.
Okay, so now that you mentioned that, so I heard that new track Ape, and I think it's a banger of a track. I personally love it, and I know it's just brand new. But is Ape part of something bigger? Because I know it's an EP.
It's an EP, right?
Yeah.
Right, you are. Yeah, of course it is a part of the EP and part of something bigger. And the EP is part of something bigger as another page in our story, another milestone we've passed. So yeah, of course it is part of something bigger, definitely.
Okay. Can you say like what is on the horizon, like as far as future plans?
Well,
Because after Ape, you guys are doing this North American tour.
yeah,
Anything new, anything more new, like a newer.
we're gonna release EP Micro. It's called Micro this November.
Awesome.
Tour around with Morpheus in Europe, and we will be recording and composing and recording new material very soon. So a new full-length album is not really far away. So
Okay.
we will be working on this next spring.
All right, right on, man. Well, so as I've shown you, I'm a big fan of your first two records, King of Everything and Cloud Factory. So I wanted to ask, what, I guess, musical ideas are you carrying forward from those records? And what are you changing this time around?
Well, musically,
Or even,
things will be really different. I mean, we try to step aside from traditional groove metal riffs and rhythms and ideas, and turn a little bit more into progressive and metal things and stuff like that. And but not completely. Of course, there will be a lot of things which fans are familiar with from previous records. So it's not like it's like evolving and at the same time staying, remaining yourself, which is a very hard thing to do, in my opinion, to my mind. Yeah. So you need to evolve, because if you do not evolve, you'll get boring, simply boring for people. But at the same time, you cannot change yourself completely 100%, because you probably will lose yourself musically, which is also bad. So it's always like keeping a balance. Introduce something new in your music, and at the same time leave in your music some kind of few hooks which fans liked so much, probably, or you like yourself as a musician. I just like playing music this way, so why not? Let's leave these elements, let's play them again and again, but at the same time let's introduce something new and melt it all together.
Okay. Do you guys have any like other interests you guys do to like that feeds your creativity within the band, like outside of music that you guys do that?
Do we have outside side of the music?
The thing is that we don't have anything else except music. We are constantly on the road. If we're not on the road, we get back to the studio and record and compose new music.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to find something else. But I do, for example, we were at home for a month and a half, and I went back to my old friends, and I used to do jiu-jitsu when I was in my younger years, and I just went back to my friends and just was going to the gym with them, to dojo, and did it 3-4 times a week, and it
How'd
made
it
me.
feel?
I'm feeling happy, really happy.
Because you've done it since you were younger.
Yeah, so I had a long gap. I didn't have a chance to do it, but now getting back to this makes me feel much better and even happier.
Do you want to continue doing this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Getting back home,
Yeah.
gonna get my gi and get back to the gym.
That's good. Tatiana, do you do anything outside? Anything else?
I used to do, yeah.
Okay.
I used to draw, I used to make clothes for myself. I used to do many things, but...
Like sewing clothes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to do jewelry, to make jewelry.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, beading.
Was it just like a hobby?
Yeah, I just love to try new things,
Uh-huh.
to test myself. If I can do this or not. And I can.
That's good.
Yeah, but I need a lot of concentration to do just one business, you know. But since music is it's like overwhelm me. I don't know how to say, like it's all I have right now.
It's a good thing though, because that overwhelms.
Yeah, it's good, but
overwhelm.
sometimes I get bored. I need to do something else, but I just maybe have no energy or time or concentration to do other stuff.
She's a perfectionist, to be honest, and this is what she means. She likes doing things one at a time,
Yeah.
and she cannot really combine 2 or 3 together.
Yeah, because like once I do one thing, I completely lose interest to another one.
Maybe it's important for you to stay focused, you know? Like once you have one thing, you can stay focused on that
Yes.
one thing. Some
Yes.
people will say like, I multitask, I do so many different things,
that's
you know?
That's not me.
No, yeah, that's good. I mean, I think it's great that,
Yeah,
that you
so-
do that, so.
That's why I'm just trying to I sing actually, and if I do something else, like when we were touring around Europe, I used to make those drumhead designs, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and sell it at the merchandise table. But yeah, right now I just don't have time. Well, right now I need to learn new songs so that I don't forget the lyrics, you know.
So when you talk about like the new songs, do you lyrically like write them out? Or like, I guess, do you guys collaborate on lyrics? Or how does that?
No, it's mostly it is Tatiana's job.
Yeah, but Eugene helps me
Yeah.
sometimes.
I just write. I have written a few songs lyrically, and that's it. But it's just 2 songs and maybe a few pieces for another. Yeah, a few extracts, but mostly 85% is written by Tatiana. So it's her sphere.
Yeah. Okay. No, that. So I've read the lyrics for like King of Everything. I haven't had time. I've read some of Cloud Factory, but King of Everything, like I read it, and it's. I think you said. I Speak Astronomy is kind of a love song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very, very unique, the way you guys actually composed that song. I think it was one of the, I think it's my favorite song actually on that. Pisces was also amazing. But like as far as lyrics, is Ape a little bit different than from like what you're trying to do from like I Speak Astronomy? Like, I know it's like
It's absolutely different. It's an opposite to it, because like in I Speak Astronomy, как сказать, Sorry.
No, you guys are good. You guys are good.
Yeah.
Lack of English.
She caught me. I can't remember the words she wants to say.
It's funny. I'm from Bangladesh, and I can't speak my own native language very well. So my mom kind of makes fun of me sometimes. So it's funny when I'm talking to my mom. I'm speaking English. She's speaking Bengali to me. So
There is a word.
it's
There
funny,
is
I
a word
understand.
praise, right?
To not worship, but praise.
Praise.
Yeah.
Yeah, means make something
Uplifting.
Uplifting.
Yeah,
It's
uplifting.
Okay.
praise. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the.
So I try to uplift a human nature, human being, as a part of the universe. Yes, because we are
That's,
stars.
speak
We're made of
astronomy, yeah.
gold. And blah blah. We are so. Oh my God, we are so like.
Amazing.
But in Ape, I downlift. How to say it? Like, no, Peach. You had your chance. Like you are something very powerful. But
Yeah, it's
look
more
around. Like what are you doing?
a little bit more serious, I guess, or
Not serious.
more straightforward, to the point.
Forward, and I'm kind of disappointed with humanity.
Yeah, in short words, I can say that I Speak Astronomy is a positive song. It's bright, it's full of light.
Right.
And Ape is vice versa. It's a very dark song, full of anger.
Okay. No, I definitely sensed that when I heard that song. I'm like, oh my gosh, their records they're even making better music. Like they're getting better with each song. But that's just the fan in me. I'm just gonna say that.
Thank you, but it's important to hear such words, such a feedback.
I
Thank you.
think this is just my opinion. I feel like lyrics and just the way you express the lyrics, when you sing, there's a reason why I can tell you're singing in this portion of the song, because the way the lyrics are being presented to the audience, that's just what I'm hearing. And when you growl, oh my gosh. So I get thrown away, like when you growl, there's a reason why you're growling in this portion, because that's what I'm saying when you compose it. Same thing I heard with Ape, and here you go, Mr. Know-It-All, and Ape, when you say that, there's a specific reason why you're singing that portion and then growling.
Yes. I try to logically build
Structure.
it. Yeah.
How long does it usually take you? Like, okay, I'm going to change this part out. I'm going to change this part out. I'm sure it's a long running
Yes,
process.
it's a long process, because like eventually, apparently English is not my native language. It's quite hard, but like writing in Russian it's not even easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you write in Russian first, the lyrics, and then?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's unique. I always wondered, like, when it came to the writing process for like bands where not
Yeah.
English is not like the first language, would they write it out?
But I don't translate it completely. I don't build poems
Yeah.
in Russian and then transform them into English. I just write
Concepts.
stream of consciousness of conscious.
You write concepts. You build concepts. I think.
Yeah. Whatever is in
Ideas.
my mind,
Ideas. Yeah.
I just write like whatever it is, with no logical meaning or
Yeah. They just
write. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I try to develop it into something more, something bigger.
Okay. So when you write the lyrics, like when you play, what inspired you guys to play this style of music? Why metal? No?
It's easy. Well, when you grow up with some music, you want to play it eventually. So I listened to heavy music when I was a small kid, and it's quite obvious that I'm gonna play this music because I like it.
So you grew up with
With metal, starting
like
with
specific bands, anything that you know? Like,
there are dozens of them. There
oh
are
yeah.
dozens of them.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, well,
usually it's like musicians like, oh yeah, I listened to Metallica when I grew up, Iron Maiden, you know.
Iron Maiden, yeah, I loved Iron Maiden when I was small. I started listening to rock music because of Nirvana and grunge, because it was just popular at that time. So Alice in Chains, for example, yeah, or Pearl Jam. But it grew up into something bigger. So I started listening to heavy metal with Iron Maiden and some Russian bands, little by little I just came to the styles I love, and I still play, like progressive metal. I first listened to Opeth when I was in the 9th form at school, and I still listen to it. It is still my favorite band.
What do you think about their changing their style?
Up to them. I respect this. So it's cool that people turn to something new, being so well established and aren't afraid of making new steps. This is what I respect a lot.
Yeah, but his growling is so out of this earth.
And we miss it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we missed it. But anyways, like he has a right to do this.
Yeah,
He has a
it's-
right because like, yeah.
Come on.
I think he's trying to bring it back. His latest show, they played like I think Colorado recently.
Yeah, near
Like,
Denver. Yeah, they recorded live DVD.
at the Red Rocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to Denver, by the way?
Yeah, we'll play there.
Okay. Check out what's the venue you guys are
I don't
playing?
remember.
Okay.
What?
Denver, in Denver.
Then let me
Yeah.
check.
Because the Red Rocks Amphitheater, I think every musician should go visit.
Yeah,
if
but-
you guys get the time,
Yeah,
I highly recommend
it's
it.
outside the city. It's, if I'm not mistaken, about 40
Oriental
miles.
Theater,
Denver, right?
Denver.
Okay.
Denver, Colorado. Oriental Theater.
Yeah.
This is
I-
where we're playing this time.
Yes.
Okay. That's an indoor venue, but
Indoor.
like the Red Rocks Amphitheater is an outside venue. But if you guys get the chance, that's a totally like touristy thing to do. But I
I have a friend
recommend
who lives in Denver, and she advertised that Red Rocks venue so much. She
It's
told me I
massive.
had to go there.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be there one day. Play there
Yeah,
when we get bigger.
That's the goal. That's the goal. So now that I know we talked about like music you grew up on. What's the music scene like in Ukraine? You know, how does it feel to be a metal band in Ukraine?
It feels bad. It's not as established as in Europe and in the US. People generally do not consider this to be a serious thing. And, well, it's considered to be underground, and it is underground in Ukraine. There is no scene. There are no venues, real venues. Only in the capital city, probably, you can find a place to play heavy music for 1,000 people audience.
Right.
But in all the provinces and smaller cities, it's just impossible even to bring so many people. So it's the biggest problem. There are not enough fans, metalheads. But there are good bands. There are really good bands that can kick ass worldwide. But they lack motivation because there is no scene, obviously. They play once in a while just in their own cities, and that's it. And that's why it does not develop, it does not grow. It just bands get founded, play for a few years, and then just disappear. This is the thing.
So I think it's a big deal that you guys are actually making a name for yourself because you guys are touring. I think it's a very positive thing.
It is a very
I
positive.
don't know how you feel about that. Like
We don't have time to think about that. So we're just doing this because we do this because we love this,
right.
and there is no reason to find for more reasons to do this, like building a name or bringing up our own Ukrainian scene. These are so-called side effects, but I'm not even thinking about that. I just play music because I love playing and composing music. and they enjoy it a lot. Yeah, but of course, as a side effect, I make people probably do research and find some more bands from Ukraine and start listening to them, and it's cool. But this is not my priority. So I'm.
No, I understand. Yeah. Do you guys have any, like, before you perform? Do you guys have any, like, pre-show rituals you guys do, like, just to amp yourself up, or?
Well, you don't, but I do.
She has, yeah.
Okay.
She has.
Enlighten me.
No. That's not very... I drink alcohol with my drummer together. There must be three shots, and that's it.
Done. That's it. You guys are ready to go.
Right before the stage. Well, I mean, like before we are climbing up to the stage.
What about Roman? And does he join you guys or no?
No, he
No?
doesn't drink heavy alcohol.
Oh, okay. He was like, all right, let's go. Let's do a ritual. And
Yes, we're like, okay, 40 minutes
Yeah.
before start.
Time to drink.
Yes, and every shot is like I don't know, has a minute of pause between shots. You know?
Okay.
And all that. Yeah, but we do not really hug each other, nothing like that.
No. Yeah.
There are a lot of bands who do so many different things, you know,
We
on
do
stage
not.
before they perform, or like in the band, or like outside. and-
Nothing like that.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
How-
We probably have a quarrel, like.
Yeah, we might have a quarrel even before going on stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, saying fuck you, and then go on
Okay.
stage and play well.
Screaming, shouting.
So who's the most serious and who's the funniest out of all four of you?
Serious. Maybe I am the most serious because I have to do a lot of non-musical duties. Like
Yeah.
I am ATM for this tour partially, and I do a lot of management stuff. I am the contact guy in the band. I am. I'm in between our management label and the band, so, and it all makes me act seriously because it is just the way it is. I
And
don't
he,
like it.
And he doesn't cultivate his sense of humor
Yes.
because of this.
Yeah, and I'm bad. at
But he's
humor.
got one, right?
Maybe
It's
somewhere
very
deep.
weird.
Yeah.
Yes. We usually don't laugh when he
Mixed joke.
tries to
when
make jokes.
Yeah, when
Okay. It's like one of those like dark jokes, like usually like
sometimes it is.
that's funny. You know, it's
dark,
funny.
not dark, but dirty.
Dirty and dark, yeah.
When he speaks dirty, and it's supposed to be funny, but we won't. Ew, Eugene.
At least it affects people. So at least
Yeah.
it affects.
I think you're doing your job then, because if you the best part is laughing at your own jokes before you even tell them, because only you find it funny. I think that's all that matters.
I find it funny.
I'm
yeah.
guessing she's the funniest one.
Not really, no. Well, we all have like differences of humor. That's
Yeah.
why it's like it's fun to exchange
Yeah.
jokes. Yes, but my humor like is quite weird too. Not everyone understands what I'm saying because I say it with a serious face.
She often makes
Okay.
jokes.
And they-
Yeah, I think she's giving it to me right now. I can see the serious face.
Yeah.
I'm already intimidated.
And they, what, excuse me, dude, I'm joking. Come on.
So, I want to ask, so Tatiana, you, in one of your interviews, you said, you mentioned a tattoo on your left arm. I know it's by Carolina Gallo. That's the Argentinian artist. Remember you said you didn't know the name, but that's her name.
I don't remember, but
Yes.
now, yes.
Yeah, so that's her name. So, you mentioned that it was a mix between Frida and Amy Winehouse.
Yes.
You also pointed that that is you. So, what I'm trying to get at is, I guess, how do you identify with that piece of art? Like, why is it you? I thought it was very unique, so I just wanted to know if, like,
Yes, but this tattoo is comes with a script here.
that I did not
Yes,
see
without it, it's just like senseless, you know. But
What is
with
it?
the script, it's very personal.
Oh,
although
okay,
it's
okay.
like on, like for everyone, like everyone can see it, but not everyone can read it. So
Right.
yeah, I saw this like it's phrase or
Quote.
Proverb.
yeah, quote,
Yeah.
quote on the internet. I don't know the author. I tried to I find it, but no. So I've kissed more bottles than boys, and honestly, a hangover hurts less than a heartbreak. So if you had ever watched a documentary about Amy Winehouse or Frida Kahlo, so you would probably understand they had their own tragic, like, dramatic life,
Private life.
yeah, as well as
Yeah, I knew about
Marilyn
Amy
Monroe.
Winehouse's story. Like, I knew her story and how she was a great artist.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody knows about Frida as well. So,
I have similar traits of character somewhere, and I have a certain mindset. I think
similar.
more likely,
like,
yeah, similar to the-
like Amy and Frida together. Okay.
yeah, I think we would be good friends.
That would be cool. Like meeting someone that you haven't. Like, do you guys have anyone like you haven't met yet that you want to meet who isn't like maybe alive today? Like maybe
Talking
someone
to-
who's influenced you, I suppose.
There are a lot of people. Too many to start mentioning them. So there have been so many very interesting and influential persons throughout the history that, come on. Yeah.
Usually I say to myself, like, in my mind, oh my god, like I have very few friends, like basically these are my friends. And
But you have a good group. That's I mean,
yes,
that's
I
also
think that's
important.
enough for me.
Yeah.
And I think like I usually think about it, like why do I have so few friends? And I came to the conclusion that my potential friends are dead already. Like they are maybe. No, it's not sad. It's a joke.
No. Okay, record me laughing instead. No.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's kind of ironic, but nevertheless, yeah. They are dead because they were born in different era,
Yeah.
period of time. Yeah. So I think I'm just an old soul. I think I should have be born in 50s,
50s, okay.
60s, 50s.
That was my next question. Do you feel like you guys would have been like a different time period that you might like to explore? Maybe like even the 80s. Like, can you imagine like being born in the 80s?
I don't like
Or even
80s. I don't
70s?
know. I was born in the 80s.
I was
but
born in the 80s too, you know, and it's just like, you know what? It
Yeah.
is okay, you know. But then of course, what people say nowadays with the millennials, it's the 90s. Now I miss the 90s, and of course, when you grew up in the 90s, I don't know.
We all grew in the 90s.
Yeah. Do you miss it though? It's like,
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I do not miss the past at all.
you don't miss
The past. I don't miss the past. There is no sense in missing the old times because they were cool.
Yeah.
But the best is up front, is coming to us now. It's in the future. The future is always the best.
That's a good mindset to have, especially like if you're continuing touring too. You know, you want to get better and better, and I see that in you guys as a band. I've been following you guys since 2012 when you guys first released. What was it? It was
Inhale, Do Not Breathe.
the Exposed as a Liar.
Exposed as a Liar.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. Did you guys now for that? I want to ask about Moose Torque.
Moose
And-
Torque.
I don't know if you guys have ever been asked that before.
It's said that Vlad isn't here. He used to work at that store. It's a
Oh,
music
really? I
store,
didn't
and
know
they
that.
organized a contest, music contest, and we won it.
Yeah, I did hear that you won it. Is that how you guys were able to make that video? Because
No,
like,
no, it was not connected with the video at all. We just made the video, and that's it. Yeah.
was that before or after?
Same time. I don't
same
remember
time?
now.
Okay.
Same time, around the same time. Maybe the video was being edited while we were playing that contest.
You guys have come a long way since then. I think that's really amazing. I think it's a great song. What do you guys think? Like, Exposed as a Liar going back.
It's a
like,
good song, yeah, but we're not playing it anymore live.
I was gonna ask like if you guys play that live too, but I mean
We
it's- of
will
course you
not
have new
play
material coming
anything. We will not play anything from Inhale, Do Not Breathe. We'll play some songs from Cloud Factory, some songs from King of Everything, and some songs from the upcoming EP.
Because I know you guys don't have like like there's so many songs that you guys want to play. Like you guys want to keep playing new songs, not with like a specific favorite one. Do you have one that like you love like playing on the bass, or you love like, oh, I love this lyric, I cannot wait to sing this part?
I think there's a song we are going to play this one tonight. It's not Ape.
It's a new one.
It's a new one.
It's a new one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I told you before, we love playing new songs now. So
Right.
and I agree with Tatiana. I really enjoy playing Ape. I really enjoy playing Ape. I really love this song, and this is what every show I will be looking forward to playing Ape.
You're right. Okay.
Yes, and for Tatiana it's the same. There is a new song which we'll perform tonight, and she loves it. I know she loves it.
Okay.
I mean, singing.
I will make sure to keep. I'll be make sure I'll do it for that. 'Cause I cannot
Can I
wait to
spill
hear
the
it.
beans and tell them which song it will be? I mean, not the name, but the order.
The water?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the water is okay.
the last one. The last song on tonight is a new one, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
something special.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get really serious here. Okay, fans want to know
Come on, go ahead.
who would win in a fight between the Hulk and Superman.
Hulk.
Oh, you didn't even hesitate.
Hulk.
Not Superman. Superman is like the strong. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Hulk too, just because he's green. It's one of my favorite
Colors.
color.
Yeah.
Superman is
that's enough.
too mainstream. I think. I don't know. I don't like him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like people who are very popular. You know.
Superman is really mainstreamish. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
such a perfect guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hulk isn't. Hulk is
Yeah.
angry.
So
Yeah.
you guys. So it's like the underdog.
Yeah, yeah.
I
sort of.
always cheer for the underdog. So I'm on the.
But on the other hand, if a Superman has some weaknesses, Hulk doesn't.
You know what his weakness is?
Well,
It's
because
the
he's
color.
Bruce.
It's kryptonite, but what color is it? It's green.
It's green.
So-
yeah, right.
So I think.
You're talking
Green
about
with
Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about Hulk next, so
Yeah.
that he
I
doesn't
actually don't even
have-
know what is.
There is no weakness,
Yeah.
weakness except that he is Bruce. Actually,
Yeah, that's
that
true.
he is a human.
Yeah, Bruce Banner.
Bruce
Exactly.
Banner, yeah.
I like that answer. Good answer. I agree too. I was gonna pick.
What was the name of Batman?
Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, yeah.
They are.
They're both
Oh,
Bruce,
Bruce?
but they're from different universes. That's why they never
Yeah,
meet
one's
together.
one's Marvel,
What's
one's
so
DC.
special about the name Bruce
Bruce.
Lee?
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. There you
Bruce
go.
Lee will beat them both.
Yeah.
And then there's Bruce Willis. That's like an actor. Totally different. So do you guys have any plans after? I know you guys just got the tour started. You guys have any plans like after the tour?
We'll have Christmas
New
holiday.
Year. Yeah.
New Year holiday.
Are you guys gonna spend like Christmas here or back home or?
Back home. With,
Oh,
our,
really?
with
Okay.
our families, yeah, friends in Kiev, in
All right.
Ukraine. Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
We are.
This tour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are here too.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed you guys. I mean
Yeah,
last
I'm
time.
having my first present like from Navajo Nation. Yeah.
Is that from Phoenix? When you guys
Yes.
went there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That is cool. And
I
you're
love
wearing
that. This is my favorite stone. Turquoise.
Do you guys have anything to say to your North American fans?
Well,
Make
like a
Texas
message?
warm again.
So make Texas warm again.
yeah, happy to be here, guys. I'm looking forward to playing for you all around the States.
Yeah.
Come and see us, and we'll see you, and we'll have fun together.
So this is the secret ritual. We don't do this often. I'm joking. And the chaser. Sorry.
That's all.
Param param pam.
That's all, folks. All right.
Yeah.
you used to.